What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here, and today we are back with another video. In today's video, I know it's been a few months, guys. I know it's been a few months. It's finally time to do a manga haul on the channel. We haven't done one since January when Yempress sent some stuff over to us. But now it's time to see what I got in this almost $500 manga haul. And I gotta say that this video is kind of sponsored by the community, by the audience itself. I gotta say, I highly appreciate y'all. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, well, I had a live stream of me actually shopping for this manga on the channel, which I'll link in the description down below, where you can watch the whole live stream, and people was literally super chatting and donating money for me to buy manga that they recommended to me. So you shouldn't do that
Boruto. Now hear me out. She get in the Boruto.
Jesus, wait, hold up. Why did PK just send a $50 super chat? PK, what the? Whoa.
Coming up my golfing budget.
PK, what? PK, what? So in this manga haul right here, there's gonna be a mix of stuff that obviously I had to get for the collection, but there's also some stuff in here that other people wanted me to buy for the collection as well. So I gotta say, I highly appreciate everybody who was participating in that fun event. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad no one made me get anything down bad, except for Cass, but he's the advocate of the holy text. Yes, sir. But in today's video, we'll be unboxing this manga haul right here from Right Stuff. And if you don't know, that's where I get all my manga from. So if you do want to support your boy and check out the affiliate link down in the description down below, go ahead. But it's time to see what Right Stuff sent me. And as usual, I kind of forgot what all I ordered. I already know I ordered the main stuff. The Black Clover and the JoJo are definitely in here, but everything else, even the recommendations, I actually kind of forgot what I got in here. So this is going to be like opening 2 Christmas presents, because I got sent 2 boxes from Right Stuff. We spent like $489 that night on that live stream on this manga haul right here. And now it's time to see the fruit of our labors. So without any further ado, if you have not already, go ahead, like the video, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to follow me on all my other social media platforms. All my links will be in the description down below. So, let's go ahead and open up these 2 packages from Right Stuff Anime. Look, Mike, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you like that. I just got a little too excited. We haven't done a manga haul in a little while now. So, hi, how y'all doing? Why are they looking at us like that? First up, let's go ahead and look at this first package right here. When I saw these 2 packages on my doorstep, just side by side, I already knew we was gonna get something fire. Well, that, and plus, you know, I ordered some of this stuff, so of course there's gonna be some heat in this. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what I got. Let me go ahead and actually show you the first thing that we got in this manga haul, which is Persona 5 Volume 1. Now, my boy Sam, you know, my boy Sam Sidequest, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description down below. He always gets on me, right? Because he knows, and I know, that I'm a gamer. But the one problem that I do have, like he said on the stream, is that, well...
So we all know our boy Chase loves buying some video games, right?
Yeah.
But what's the issue with Chase when he buys games?
I don't play them.
He don't play them. So what if there was a game that everybody loved but was hella long, and they made a manga for it?
I don't really play my games. I don't have time to play my games. I'm always cranking out content for you guys on the tube, so I don't really have time to enjoy myself when it comes to video games. And Persona 5 is one of those series I really wanted to get into. In fact, I have Persona 5, the first edition, sold that. And now I have Persona 5 Royale, the Steelbook edition, and I still haven't even opened that bad boy up. So he said, you might as well just get Persona 5, get the base story. It might not be the best way to experience it, but for someone like me who's probably not gonna play the game anytime soon, go ahead, check it out right here. And so shout out to Sam Sidequest for actually buying this manga for me. I'm actually ready to read this because I only recognize Joker from the promotional art of Persona and obviously from Super Smash Bros. So let's go ahead and get to the next volume of manga, which is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind Part 5. And this is volume 7, baby. Can we really even call this a Dark Sage haul without some JoJo's in the... Come on. Y'all see the detox right here. You see the JoJo shrine happening right here. Can we even really call this a Dark Sage manga haul without some JoJo action in here? And funnily enough, I've actually been reading JoJo on my new channel, Read the Room, where I'm reading Part 7, Steel Ball Run, live. So if you want to go check that out, go ahead, go to that channel. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below. But also, I've been reading all through of JoJo's Parts 1, 2, and currently I'm on 3. My favorite part of all time. So to get this volume right here, tasty. Thank you, Araki, for creating greatness, peak artwork that needed to be put into manga format. I know a lot of you guys can't handle JoJo. It's an acquired taste, like I always say. But for someone like me, who is a sophisticated young artist such as myself, I have to get some JoJo's in my life. So let's go ahead and go on to the next volume of manga, which is Fist of the North Star Volume 7 and Fist of the North Star Volume 8. Now you guys know that when it comes to me, I need big buff men fighting in my collection. And Fist of the North Star, without it, we probably wouldn't have series like Berserk and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So I gotta pay homage to the GOAT by buying that series, reading it over, potentially maybe giving you guys a review in a later future. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. But I gotta give my respects to this, and the hardcover edition of this going right next to the JoJo's. It's a match made in heaven. So I have to get Fist of the North Star. I also need to get the Fist of the North Star boxing game on Nintendo Switch because your boy needs to lose his gut right here. And I need to give some people these hands because when you guys give me some bad takes, I just need a bow. Bow. I need to do that to some of you guys when you give me some bad takes like, oh, JoJo's is bad or Black Clover is mid. When y'all say takes like that, I need to do that to y'all sometimes, not all of y'all. Some of you guys know what peak artwork and peak manga is. Some of you guys don't. So sometimes I gotta teach y'all with the enough playing with that. Now it's actually time to show you guys a series that I've been reading lately and that, well, I've already made a video to, and if you haven't checked that video out, go ahead, check it out. I'll leave a link to that in the description down below as well. And that has to be Pluto Volume 5, Volume 6, Volume 7, and Volume 8. Sadly, I couldn't get Volumes 2 through 4 because they were out of stock on Rightstufanime at the time of me actually shopping for all this manga right here. But with the new anime announcement for Pluto and me actually reading through the series currently right now, and yes, I'm reading through a plenty good amount of series right now. With me reading through it right now, I gotta say that I am really enjoying Pluto. The mystery aspect, the whole sci-fi element, oh my gosh. I can't wait to read Monster if it's any indication of something like this. Yes, sir. Naoki Urasawa? What we cooking right here? What are we I'm feasting right now. Every time I read a chapter of Pluto, I'm feasting. I'm loving Pluto. I need to get volumes 2 through 4 so I can complete the set. But you know, I'm currently reading through that right now, and honestly, I'm having a phenomenal time with Pluto. Now, these next 2 volumes of manga right here, I actually got from the chat itself, and I gotta say shout out to the members who actually donated through the stream. But you know, I had to get these manga volumes that people were donating and super chatting to me in the actual stream itself. And these 2 series, I would have never ever gotten outside of them actually super chatting in the stream. But you know, it's not too bad to check out some newer series that are, I guess, out of my forte when it comes to collecting manga. And these 2 series have to be Doomsday with My Dog Volume 1 and Love and Lies Volume 1. I know nothing about these 2 series right here. I just know one is full of cute stuff and it looks like the other one is also full of cute stuff as well. These are definitely not my type of thing when it comes to my collection, but I'm willing to try these out. I really want to see what my opinions are on these series, so maybe we'll do a video on some of these right here and I'll tell you guys my opinions on some of the manga that you guys recommended to me in that live stream. But let's go ahead and go with some more manga in this box. In fact, the rest of the manga that's in this box that I actually bought myself for my personal collection itself. So let's go ahead and get back into that. Okay, so look, scratch that, I lied. There were 2 more volumes in this box right here that was recommended to me by my boy Cass Collects, and he's an advocate for this series as well. And it's not an Axeman series. It's not an Axeman series. In fact, I think it's a series that all of us know in the manga collecting community / anime watching community itself. And you guys know I don't watch anime, and I've tried this anime before a few years ago and I kind of dropped it, but it's time for me to revisit this series and not talk so much smack about it like I do. And I jokingly talk smack about this series. I don't seriously mean the smack talk that I do say about this series. And that series has to be Fairy Tail Volume 1 and Fairy Tail Volume 2. There's definitely a video to be made of Fairy Tail because I do want to revisit it as I'm older, and I've not heard great things about Fairy Tail, but from the community as of late, there have been some strong advocates for Fairy Tail, some hardcore fans of Fairy Tail demanding the respect from the community itself. And I gotta say that, I like the smoke that they're pulling up with, but I gotta actually see if this smoke has some substance behind it or if they're just puffing smoke, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, shout out to Cass for volumes 1 and 2 of Fairy Tail. I'm gonna be happy to get into this, and if I like it, I might actually get the box set. If I like it, and there's no guarantee on that. Now I can say for sure that the next few volumes in this box right here are series that I bought, that I wanted, that were on my want list, that I had to get for the collection. And the first series on that is Don't Toy With Me Miss Nagatoro Volume 14. And you guys know that I am a huge fan of Nagatoro. No explanation needs to be said on this channel. I've made plenty of videos talking about Nagatoro. Trust me, I am a fan, I am a stan of Nagatoro. we do not slander Nagatoro on this channel. Next manga, Mob Psycho Volume 9 and Mob Psycho Volume 10. Mob Psycho was a series to me that I really enjoy, especially in the anime format. And since I don't watch anime anymore, and I tried to watch the 3rd season, and the first episode from the 3rd season was pretty good. It was pretty funny. I actually enjoyed it, but I just don't watch anime anymore. So I had to actually get my enjoyment of Mob Psycho through the manga itself. And yeah, I won't have the great animation that comes with the actual anime itself, but there's a charm that comes with Mob Psycho and one style of drawing in this manga itself. Now, it's definitely not on par with what Yusuke Murata is doing with one series, One Punch Man, but I'm not looking for that from Mob Psycho. I'm actually looking for a very charming slice of life power fantasy like story about this young boy named Mob just trying to find his way in life. I don't know, there's just something really charming about Mob Psycho. And Dark Horse, start releasing these volumes faster. It's already done in Japan. Why are we not done here in America as well? Why are we taking so long with this? Why are we dragging our feet with releasing the Mob Psycho volumes? I'm trying to eat. Next series we got is Kaiju number 8 Volume 5 and Kaiju number 8 Volume 6. If you guys know me, you guys know that I love the covers for Kaiju number 8, and honestly, these volumes right here, these front covers, the coloring, I shouldn't have to say any more about this. I've talked about Kaiju number 8 on the channel very briefly, but I do enjoy Kaiju number 8, and I actually need to get back to reading it because I'm pretty sure it's past chapter 100 by the time I'm recording this video, so I am far behind on Kaiju number 8, but I enjoyed what I have read of Kaiju number 8. Another shonen manga that everybody's loving right now, Sakamoto Days Volume 5, and Sakamoto Days, everybody loves it. I shouldn't have to say anything about it. I've talked about it before on the channel as well, but yeah, Sakamoto Days, what has not been said about Sakamoto Days? I shouldn't have to reiterate anybody else's points on this because Sakamoto Days is amazing. Or at least to me. Next up, we have Tatsuki Fujimoto's 17 through 21 and his 22 through 26. Now, these are a bunch of short stories by Tatsuki Fujimoto, the same creator behind Chainsaw Man and Fire Punch, which I've talked about on the channel as well. And if you guys know, I really do love Tatsuki Fujimoto, and I haven't actually read his short stories. I still haven't read Look Back, which is surprising to me because it's so short. And Tatsuki Fujimoto, his artwork isn't the greatest, but I do like his writing style and I like his dark theming when it comes to his actual manga itself. So I do need to read those short stories, and I want to see if there's some type of inspiration for Chainsaw Man in these series like I saw in Fire Punch itself. But yeah, Tatsuki Fujimoto, pretty good mangaka overall. And the next series I have to show you guys, and a series that I never expected to actually collect, but since I've been on such a huge Akira Toriyama binge, reading all of his physical volumes that are available in English, I had to actually get one of his series, one of his bigger series that was, I'm pretty sure, pretty successful before Dragon Ball, and that has to be Dr. Slump Volume 3, Dr. Slump Volume 4, Dr. Slump Volume 5, Dr. Slump Volume 13, and Dr. Slump Volume 18. Now, I really want to get into Dr. Slump because I believe it's the last series I need to actually read to have read all of Akira Toriyama's works in English that is available in America. I've read the Manga Theater, I read Kawa, I read Sandland, I enjoyed all of them. You guys know that I love Dragon Ball Z. Heck, it's on the actual, you know, goddamn hoodie. But I need to read Dr. Slump to really call myself an aficionado of Akira Toriyama's works. In America, at least. If I go to Japan, they're probably going to blow me out of the water, but we're talking about America right now. Let me be pretentious for 1 second, please. But yes, more Akira Toriyama work in my collection. Oh yes. My collection is getting more towards peak than what it already is. Don't you say nothing. I know one of you guys are gonna be like, the collection ain't peak. Yes, it is. Shut up. I don't want to listen to you. And that's it for the first box. Now it's time to move on to the second one. I spent a pretty penny on this manga haul right here. I think my bank account, it was crying the next day when I actually made that purchase because I was wilding that night. I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I was wilding that night spending that much on manga. But hey, some of you guys was egging it on though. So it's not all on me. Let me dodge accountability for once. All right, guys. Right here we got the big boy. I see the big boy right here because I see some peak nasty man in here. You guys ain't gonna see that yet. Let me put some suspense in the video before y'all. Oh wait, well, hold up. What y'all just see right there? Let's actually go into the manga haul for the second box right here, and it is Blue Box Volume 1, a series that was recommended to me by my boy Joseph, and I've heard about this series. I've kind of wanted to get into the series, but I just haven't found the time to actually get into the series. And it's in the Shonen Jump magazine. I need to read it on the Shonen Jump app, but I don't know. I just haven't found the time to actually read Blue Box, and to have another romance series added to the collection, I'm curious. I don't know what to take away from this series right here besides that there's some type of sports aspect into it, but it's not the main aspect. The romance is the actual main aspect. And I've heard that people who've read this really enjoy it. So Blue Box, I have no actual opinion, or at least hard opinion on it right now, except from others' expectation. All I've heard was that it's good. Next series we got up, and the sad thing about this series is that I think the last volume of it, or at least physical volume of it, is coming out in November, and The mangaka went on hiatus because his family tried to shame him because of it, but they're not really cultured because they don't know what the nasty man life is like. So I understand that he had to stop it for public reasons. But if you want to keep producing this manga right here that I'm about to show you guys, please, mangaka, I will beg you, please. I will write you a letter going to Japan. I don't know how much the international stamps are, but I will write you a letter to just continue it for me. I'll review it on the channel and I'll claim the credit for it. Don't worry, don't trip. And that series has to be Booty Royale, the Omnibus volumes 5 through 6, and another Omnibus of Booty Royale volumes 9 through 10. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should have blurred that out or not, but we're just gonna, I'm gonna blur that out so I don't have to deal with no smoke from YouTube TOS. But if you want to see my review or my thoughts on some of these series, go to the Nasty Man playlist because wow, these covers were wow. Love it. Next series we have is Blood on the Tracks by Shujo Oshimi, volume 12, and I've been enjoying Blood on the Tracks. The sad thing about it is that the volumes only take about 2 minutes to read because there's no words in it. I know. The Dark Sage complaining about no words or not enough words. I know. Shocking. Yes, we already know that. But I really enjoy Blood on the Tracks and I really enjoy the story. I just hope it's not egged on. I hope it's not milked for as long as it could be milked. Please, Shuzo Oshimi, write a good ending to this. Write a good meat of the middle of it right here. Whoa. Whoa. Pause on that. Write a good middle section. Write a good middle section for this manga right here and write a strong ending. The one thing I have against Flowers of Evil is that the ending, I was on this really high roller coaster and then it just went flat. You get what I'm saying? It just went flat. So I'm hoping that Blood on the Tracks does not do the same thing. But either way, I do like Shujo Oshimi as a mangaka so far. Blood on the Tracks is a series that me and my girlfriend actually read together and bond over. So I gotta say, I appreciate it for that aspect just alone. Next up, we have Gigant Volume 10, and I've actually finished reading this series already, and I have thoughts. I have thoughts. I talked about the series on the channel and I don't think it's good. The ending right here though, oh, it's bad. Real bad. But I had to buy it because, well, I was only one volume away from completing the set, and honestly, I was just there for the train wreck. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was just there for the chaos to ensue, and I got what I wanted, but not from that last volume. That ending was bad. Or at least that ending wasn't good to me. I don't know. You guys let me know. I know this is the same mangaka behind Gantz and behind Inuyashiki. So if you guys want me to read those series, I'm not. This is the last series he wrote out of those three, so I'm gonna say that this is his best work. And oh, if this is his best work, it's not good. He's not a good. Gantz can't be good. Inuyashiki can't be good. Oh, I'm sorry. A whole bunch of people probably did not like that right there. I'm very sorry. Now, I'm not usually a fan or a man of cat taste, but please put the Takamine-san Volume 5 right here. I made a video about this already. Go ahead, check out the Nasty Man Roundup right there. But I made a video talking about Please Put the Takamine-san basically being a nasty version of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. I like Please Don't Put Them On Takamine-san, and I am begging for her to not put them on, if you get what I mean. Next up, we got Spice and Wolf Volume 1. Now, I know nothing about the series besides that there's some wolf girl in here. Shout out to Joseph because he's the one that made me get this right here, and it says it's rated mature. I really know nothing about it besides there's a wolf girl. That's it. We also have Don Volume 2, which I really don't have many opinions on because I still haven't read the first volume. But you guys know my 3-volume rule. I read the first 3 volumes, I decide whether I'm going to keep picking it up or if I'm going to drop it, or I don't pick up any more volumes past Volume 3 if I haven't read the series at all. So Don, it's on the Shonen Jump app, I think, or you got to access it through the website if you're of age, obviously if you're of age. But I don't know. I'm going to read it through the physicals and I'm going to see how it is. But Don Volume 2, I hope it's as good as people are trying to make it out to see. We also have another recommendation from the chat, and it is DJYT Volume 1. And I have no opinions about DJYT. Not many people really talk about DJYT, but the people that do talk about it say that it's a pretty good series overall. So I have no complaints about DJYT. I have no opinion on it so far, but Volume 1, it's right here. I heard that it's on hiatus, I think. I could be wrong. You can let me know in the comment section down below. We got a Yishimon Volume 1, and this is from the same creator of Hell's Paradise. And I enjoy Hell's Paradise, but sadly we know that Yishimon, or Yashimon, however you say it, was a canceled manga out of the Shonen Jump magazine, and sadly, as a lot of people have said, it was gone too early. But they're still printing it in the physical, so I'm happy about that, and I want to experience what it's like. And like I said, from the same manga as Hell's Paradise, I enjoyed Hell's Paradise. I know this isn't exactly in the same vein as Hell's Paradise, but I do want to see what the series is actually like, and I heard that it's kind of meta. Whenever I think of meta, I think of Deadpool. So I could either really like this or I could really hate this. I don't know. It could teeter on either side right there. Now, this is a series that I've been waiting to get in my hand ever since my boy Cass. He recommended this manga to me, and honestly, this was a shock. This was a huge surprise when he recommended this manga to me. And he said that it's pretty nasty. And I need to make a Sage quickie on this on the Patreon, because this one right here, this one is it. And this one has to be Rise of the Outlaw Tamer S-Rank Cat Girl, or Rise of the Outlaw Tamer and his S-Rank Cat Girl. You guys know how I feel about manga with phrases on it, but it's a manga with a cat girl in it. So let's think about that. But it's also produced by Ghost Ship. We got to think about that as well. Sometimes you got to have a strong will to make the strongest sacrifices. Thank you, Cass, for giving me this. I hope I enjoy it, because looking at that outfit, I really am going to enjoy it. Black Clover Volume 31 and Black Clover Volume 32. I'm not saying anything about Peak Clover, okay? I'm not going to explain myself on Peak Clover. It's Peak Clover. Do I have to explain? No, I'm not going to explain myself. Go read it if you haven't. And don't hate on it if you haven't read it. I used to be that person. I'll admit that. But Peak Clover is Peak. I'm just saying. Now, finally, here's a series that I've been waiting to get my hands on to finally finish it in the collection and to not be worried about if it's going to go out of print or not. And the first volume of that series has to be Black Torch Volume 1, which I actually written a review about this, but I actually never just recorded it and posted it. So let me know if you guys want that review or not. But Black Torch is a series that I read on my Twitch chat, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I had to get the rest of the manga volume. So let me go ahead and show you. Black Torch Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. This series was definitely ended too short, and I really enjoyed Black Torch. I enjoyed the action, I enjoyed the paneling, I enjoyed the writing. It wasn't the deepest of writings, but I did enjoy the action most of all, and the paneling. Ooh, I haven't seen such good paneling like that in a while since I read it, and man, I miss it. If only it just would have continued longer. It seems like all the series that had some good potential in the Shonen Jump magazine just was gone way too soon. Oh my gosh, Black Torch, just thinking about it more makes me even sadder. So let's go ahead and move on to the next series before I start crying on this video. Now, these next two manga volumes are actually recommendations from my Patreon, and I have a tier on my Patreon where basically if you pay a certain amount for that tier, you get to recommend me a manga to read, and well, I have to talk about it at some point on the channel. And the first volume of that has to be Rosario plus Vampire Volume 1 and Claymore Volume 1. Now, I know that Claymore and Rosario both have a box set, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to read these series all the way through, so I went ahead and just got the first volumes of each of those series, and if I like them, well, I'll just sell these volumes off and get the box set. But we got to see if I like the volumes first before I actually start investing a whole bunch of money into getting those box sets. But it would be lucrative for the channel for me to unbox them on here, but that's besides the point. I'm not going to get the box sets for series that I'm very unsure about. And we got two more series in this manga haul right here, and this is from my boy Orlando. He actually became a YouTube member, and he was donating bucks for me to get this series right here, and you guys are gonna I'm gonna leave a link to his reactions in the description down below, because you'll see why he recommended this manga to me, even though I've read this manga before, but you'll see why he got me to get these volumes right here. And this series has to be Boruto Volume 5 and Boruto Volume 6. Now look, I'm not even gonna cap to y'all. I am like a year behind the chapters for Boruto currently, and the way that the Boruto fandom has been playing it up, I'm thinking about catching up. Nani? I don't know what's come over me as well. I don't know, but I'm thinking about catching up. You guys let me know if you have been reading Boruto, what it's like as of right now. No spoilers though, obviously no spoilers, but let me know what it is like down in the comment section down below. And we only have one more manga volume in this manga haul right here, and it is a big one. It is a big volume in this box right here, and they had to send two boxes because this wouldn't have fit in either of the boxes if this was all together. And that volume has to be High School of the Dead Volume 1, the full color edition, which is hardcover, made by Yen Press. Shout out to JSB on the Patreon, who also recommended me Claymore and Rosario plus Vampire. Same person super chatted that money for this volume right here, and I gotta say I appreciate my boy for that. But honestly, I want to see what this is like. I have never gotten into the series, and to get the full color edition, I want to see what the artwork is like in this series. And you guys know what I mean when I say artwork. The artwork, you know what I'm saying? I gotta see what it is, and in full color too. Oh, I'm gonna feel like I'm there. Yes sir. But that's honestly about it for the manga haul right here. As you guys can see, it is getting really full on my desk right here, and I have no more room to actually put manga unless I don't want a mouse for my computer anymore. Yeah, it's getting that serious right now. In fact, you can see some of it like right here. Yeah, it's getting that high. And this is the third or fourth stack right here. It is way too much manga happening on this desk right here. In fact, it's giving me a little bit of anxiety. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you are new to the channel and you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and hit the post notification bell, and let me know what you thought about this manga haul down in the comment section down below. I know we haven't done one in a while, but I plan to do more manga shopping streams with you guys on YouTube, so make sure you have that post notification on. That way when I do the next stream, well, you'll be able to pull up and, you know, hang out with your boy and maybe super chat some money to get me to read your series, because I'm gonna be real with y'all, some of y'all don't be selling y'all series. y'all do not be selling y'all series to me. Y'all got to be paying to get me to read some of these series, because I definitely wouldn't read it at my own volition. Did I use that word right? And as usual, I got to give a huge shout out to my Patreon pledgers for going ahead and financially supporting the channel. Like I said, I highly appreciate what you guys are doing for me, financially donating on Patreon. And I got to give a huge shout out to the YouTube members, also doing the same thing as the Patreon members, but on the YouTube side of things as well. Big shout out to Broke Boy Gang, because we got a huge haul right here. And like I said, my bank, they probably wanted to call me the next day, like, hey, yo, Dark Sage, you need to chill out. And I told them, yes, sir, you're right. I do need to chill out. But they was egging it on. And I got to give a huge shout out to Nasty Man Army as well, because there was some Nasty Man manga volumes in here that I need to get for the shelf, because if you've been seeing from the Nasty Man roundups, oh, I've been itching. Oh, I've been fiending for them things. This is a fun time. This is a great time. Like I said, another manga shopping stream will happen. Let's thank you guys for watching. Make sure you pull up to the next manga shopping stream. That way you can come and tell your boy hi, or just be down bad, or roast me. I don't know. I don't care either. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace. Why are you still here? Get eaten 0, punk. Whoa. Get eaten what? What do I look like, a Trump?
Back in it, baby, just stay in the town. I'm on the edge, I ain't coming down. I get too high, I'm afraid of the ground. I'm young and I'm paid to play with these sounds. Ignoring the call, she shutting that gown. Start at the top, then I'm taking it down off the champagne. Took a break from the brown on a rampage. I've been giving it brown. Shawty been solid some time now. I'm a life for the wine, dining, and I'm with it. Look where we started and look where we at.